Well, I'm back with a really cool and honestly surprising microphone. It's the Roswell Pro Audio Mini K67x. That's a mouthful of words and letters. Anyway, we're going to check it out. That plus all the nerdy stuff coming right up. So, good day and welcome to the Time Preservation Society. I'm Steve Rogers, Captain America. A Canadian Captain America. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of new content right when it drops. Cheers. Listen to this thing. Listen. You hear that? Neither do I. It's a very quiet microphone. I mean, other than a limiter, as usual, I'm using no processing at all. But also, listen to it, but with me talking. Talky talk talk, bing bang bong. Yeah. Already a winner. Wow. Okay, so Roswell Pro Audio had an unusual start. Matthew McGlynn began his public foray into this audio business when he launched a website called recordinghacks.com. You might have heard of it. I know I have. That was in the early 2000s, I believe. Building that website forced Matt to learn so much about microphones that he ended up taking them apart, modifying, then, upgrading them, and just learning everything there is to know about microphones. This led to the creation of a second company you also might have heard of, micparts.com. That was in 2011. It was a smashing success, and business was good, but he kept getting requests to ship out the mic parts already assembled into microphones, so, like, mics. He got asked to ship mics. Some people just wanted mics. After building these mics for customers, Matt realized there was a market for the models he was making, so he launched a third company, and that's Roswell Pro Audio. And that was back in 2015, which was the Hateful Eight and the Revenant ago. But why Roswell? I had the same question. I asked Matt if he was a fan of the old Art Bell radio show and had an interest in aliens. In case you didn't know, back in 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico, there were many reports of a UFO crash in the vicinity. I think UFOs are now called UAPs or something like that, for unidentified aerial phenomenon, but this was back in 1947, so we'll stick with UFOs for now. Even the U.S. Army announced that they had in their possession debris of a flying saucer, only for that explanation to be retracted a day later when they announced that it was actually only a weather balloon. Of course, convincing conspiracy theories about a government cover-up soon gripped the world, and a pantload of books were subsequently written on the subject. Movies and TV shows, too. Did aliens crash in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947? Did the U.S. government cover it all up? Or was it actually a time machine? My time machine that I was using that day. It was me. Or was it? I guess we may never know. Anyway, that's what I think of when I think of Roswell. So, Roswell Pro Audio's official response was, the company name is indeed a reference to the UFO incident of 1947. That was a busy time for UFO events and a landmark year for microphones. But I can neither confirm nor deny that those two facts are related. Likely story, sir. Likely story. I don't believe you. Anyway, Roswell Pro Audio is based in Santa Rosa, California, and each mic is handmade, tested, and tuned right there in Santa Rosa. So these are good old USA-made mics made with real bits of flying saucer, so you know they're good. And now, here I am today in Canada talking into one of them. And it's glorious. The Mini K67x is a large diaphragm condenser mic, and it really is mini. Let's have a closer look at this guy. There's not much to show on this mic except its strikingly small size. It's an all-metal design. It's a metallic gray color with a satin nickel head basket. But I'll tell you something cool about the color later on. Anyway, we can see the Roswell logo here near the top and the model number underneath. And the logo is rather reminiscent of a flying saucer. I love it. I cannot tell a lie. The grill doesn't have much give, so that's good. There are no other switches or buttons on the body. It's, as they say on their website, a point-and-shoot mic. It's a cardioid true condenser mic, and inside is a 34mm proprietary K67 variation capsule with a dual backplate. Each mic in the Mini K line have different capsule types. This one is a K67, hence the name. The specs say it has only 13 dBA of noise, which is really good, but I feel it's much quieter than that. I feel like it's getting into the Rode NT1 territory of extreme quiet, but obviously a far better mic than that. Just to be clear, this mic is leagues better than the NT1, but it feels like it's as quiet as that one. I didn't expect that. There's an output transformer in here, and that's what gives the mic the X designation. In fact, the transformer in here is huge. They actually had to design a super thin mounting shim for it because otherwise it wouldn't fit into the body. The frequency range is from 20 Hz to 20 kHz and requires medium-sized phantom power since large is far too big for it. It also comes with this really nice satin dust cover. I must stress again, this is not a pouch to carry your mic in. It is a dust cover. It weighs 380 grams, which is just a little heavier than 3/4 of a pound. It measures, hold on a second. Let me just find my trusty old measuring tape here. You know, this measuring tape was handmade in the year 1194 by a well-known archer named Robin of Locksley. I picked it up in Sherwood Forest back in 91. Anyway. It measures 150 millimeters by 44 millimeters. So you've been hearing me talk into this incredibly impressive microphone all along. What do you think of it for spoken word? I really like it. I think it sounds fantastic. I am honestly really blown away by this thing. It sounds vintage, you know what I mean? It sounds much bigger than it is. Like it really does. I mean, even the proximity effect, it sounds so good. Don't you think? Anyway, I played a little acoustic guitar earlier and mic'd it with the Mini K67x. Listen. This mic is fantastic on acoustic guitar. A little factoid. This mic was recently used alongside a U87AI to capture Jack Black's vocal and musical performance in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That's really cool. Well, I'll never live up to the amazing performance of Jack Black, of course, but I did test this mic out in a mini song I wrote. The following song was recorded entirely with the Mini K67x, with the exception of the drums. Each instrument and vocal was recorded with this mic. Here it is. When I think of Roswell, I think of aliens, a crash ship. But this is not from space. It's a microphone. Well, of course it is. It's so tiny. It's amazing that it sounds this big. It's not shiny. It's a crazy that I really dig. The Roswell Mini K67x is cooler than aliens. shipwrecks. Roswell Mini K67x. Man, that's a lot of syllables. These lyrics are complex. Lead guitar. So how much, where do I get it, and why don't I have this thing already? If that's what you're asking your screen right now, then I have those answers right here. The Roswell Mini K67x is available by going to roswellproaudio.com, where you can purchase it for only $479 USD. Now, I say only $479, not because I'm trying to sell you something. I have no personal stake in any of this. I'm saying only because this mic punches way above its price tag. Like, clearly. Listen to this. It's crazy good. You can hear that saturation from the transformer. It's got a mid-40 darkness thing. It really is a great mic. I love this microphone. And to answer the question you had about why you don't have this microphone already, well, I could ask you the very same question, sir or ma'am. But wait, don't buy it yet. Just wait until I tell you something super cool about ordering this microphone or any other microphone from Roswell. Okay, the wait is over because I'm telling you right now. Because these mics are handmade in California, right in the Roswell shop, they're offering something rarely, if ever, seen with mic companies. You can customize it when you order it. We're talking colors and switches and mods and all that. Right now, you can order the Mini K67x in Black Star Sparkle, Deep Purple, Metallic Blue or Green, Satin Black, and of course, two of my absolute favorite colors for audio gear, Army Green and Seafoam of Tranquility. Man, I wish I had this mic in Seafoam Green or Army Green. You can also get different color grills like matte black, chrome, or black chrome, or the standard satin nickel. You can also get some mods done, like a high output or pad switch installed. Some of these customizations apply to most of their other mics too, but they differ based on the mic you're ordering. For example, their Delphos 2 and Aztec mics already have switches, etc., so you don't mod them. These customizations are anywhere from $15 to $50, super affordable. And the custom orders take about 3 business days to create for you. So you're not like waiting weeks or months or even years for this. So, what do I think of the Mini K67x? Well, I'll start by saying I really like having good mics on this channel. I'm getting more and more picky because I think to sit here and review a microphone that I don't like kind of wastes everybody's time. So I'm just kind of picking and choosing the ones I want to review, and this one I definitely did because it sounds amazing. I adore this microphone. It's got that Neumann-esque U67 darkness with that mid-punch. It's got oodles of character due to the transformer saturating in here, like I said earlier, so the harmonics are really pleasing to listen to. It's very quiet. It's very small. It's not sibilant. There are no artificially hyped highs or baked-in sharty distortion. I'll just say it. So far in my microphone journey, this is my favorite sub-$500 microphone that has character. Definitely. It's a colorful mic. I'd reach for this for so many things. It cuts through music mixes. It's amazing for VO work. I think this thing is great. And it's so small. I would never normally pick a mini mic, but man, this is great. Normally you'll find mics like this priced at $800 or $1,000 or even more. Roswell is able to price these so low because they've cut out the middleman. You've heard this story before. You're ordering directly from Roswell and not from a store, a big chain. And if you guys have watched my channel for a while, you know I love supporting the smaller companies. By buying this microphone, you're supporting a small U.S. business and getting a handmade mic for far less money than you'd spend on anything similar. So what do you think? Do you like the sound of this mic? If you could buy one, which color are you going with? Let me know in the comments below. Well, that'll just about do it for all of me here at the Time Preservation Society. I can do this all day. Bye now. End transmission. Thank you very much. Watch these other videos. Happy to be back. Stay tuned for more great ones. See you soon. Bye.